on the same page? Has it happened to you?
Yeah, it happens a lot. You have to try and find something. It's very important for me to understand the sensibilities of the director because I'm serving their sensibility. If I don't understand how they're telling this story, then I don't know if I want to be part of it or not, or I don't know how to serve that sensibility that they have. Like I can't go and do Anurag Kashyap acting in Sanjay Leela Bhansali's film. It won't work. I can't do Bhansali-esque melodrama in
Anurag Kashyap.
maybe I can because that will be like a crazy character.
But are you as off center like your characters, like say
No.
in Guns and Gulab or in Mart Ko
Maybe a little
Dard,
bit
you know?
depends. Like yeah, right
Like,
now
are you as mad as the characters you portray?
I can seem like that. I can seem like that because it's also my nervousness and my anxiety sometimes, which is like kicking in, and then it just makes me like really loud and
Like, how do you
boisterous.
prepare for a role? Is there
That
some
really
method?
depends.
Yeah.
That really depends on the role. But like for example, because you said Guns and Gulabs. In Guns and Gulabs, I used a method. It's usually imagination based.
Correct.
And there's a reason for that also. I think one, I'm only child. I had lots of time to sit and imagine things.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah, and it doesn't really serve any purpose until you become an actor or you are in the creative field, because then you know जो ख्यालों में जो पुलाव पकाया था वो कोई काम का नहीं है otherwise. If you don't know how to channelize it. Now I have a means to channelize that. The other one is uh, oh, that's one. Mostly it's imagination. And then
See, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Guns and Gulabs is a cool role, but it's not a.
No,
It's not an.
You know what I was thinking?
Huh.
I was thinking I am in a western, like in a Sergio Leone western, spaghetti western.
Where you break into Telugu also.
They were not making a spaghetti western, but then me thinking that it's in a spaghetti western, you can actually, if you go back and you see, my hands are like I'm a gunslinger. In that, I come walk my positions. It's like that. Next, like I have holsters with like guns slung around my hips. I don't. But then that really worked for it because it created an image of this character who's a total outsider. वो गुलाबगंज का नहीं है, बाहर से आया है. वो दिखने में भी अजीब है, बहुत सारी चीजें भी अजीब है. And there are legendary stories about him also, and you don't know whether it's true or not.
But it's not a role that requires craft, right? Like say a death in. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah,
like a
great.
death in the gun.
I'm correcting you right away.
Or death in the Ganj, or say something even. Like you do it so seamlessly, which I'll speak about in a like even your role in Badaido. You know I mean I think it's one of the few LGBTQ movies which made a lot of sense. You do it seamlessly, but behind that seamlessness also there's a craft. But I didn't see that.
Every actor has a craft.
No. But in your case, obviously the craft is much more.
Craft is not confused with preparation. Don't confuse craft.
No, not preparation.
Some roles require more preparation, some less. Like doing Mart Ko Dard Nahi Hota required more preparation.
Like?
Or playing like 4 months of like action training and learning how to fake karate. I can't learn karate. Yeah. So things like that. And with Dibakar, when I did Ghost Stories, and I had to quadruped training. I had actually learned how to kind of run on all fours, which is very difficult. We just didn't have enough time, so we couldn't shoot me doing that.
So there's a lot of hard work also. Physically,
sometimes it's
very
physical, sometimes it's mental. Like in the case of a Death of a Ganj, Death in the Ganj. It's Guns and Gulabs. It's mostly just imagination. I would imagine like the character, and then I would take that and put it when I'm on set, and I know this is the geography of the set. What can I do over here? Because he's a mysterious character, there are legendary stories about him. So I would suggest ki I'm there, but suddenly I'm here. Because in the logic of your writing, it works. And we're not trying to explain. So people will wonder, like, did that really happen? He was just like over there, but suddenly he's here. So those improvisations also come from all of that time that I spent building this character in my imagination.